It's a big cup of coffee kind of day. It's been a day. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking with you guys about how I knew I was pregnant before I got an at-home pregnancy test. And let me tell you, I knew it. I knew it. I probably say that phrase like 6,000 times in the video, announcing that we were pregnant and finding out that I was pregnant. I know not every woman has the same experience with pregnancy or like really early symptoms or things like that. Like I've known people who have had like no symptoms at all and are like, oh, this was a surprise. But I've also known women who have had like the most severe symptoms like right off the bat. And I think I fell kind of somewhere in the middle of there. The cat had to go. But there were 4 big things for me that kind of like, or that what my body was doing, that it was like, I think something's up. I think something's up. I had some pretty severe exhaustion, insomnia. I was craving water excessively. The biggest one for me was an increased production in saliva, which sounds disgusting. It is disgusting. But that was like the big, oh, like I think something's happened. I just lost my train of thought. By the time you guys are seeing this, I think just entered my first trimester, but man, I'll be like mid-sentence and like poof, there goes that thought off into the abyss. It's gone forever and I won't remember what I'm saying. So for like the exhaustion and insomnia, like I have always had like really weird sleep patterns. I've never had like a constant sleep pattern. I mean, even like when I was dancing professionally and had like a set schedule, my sleep was all over the place. I started drinking sleepy time tea because I was like, okay, like I'm stressed out, there's a lot going on, let me just help myself with some tea. The tea did nothing, and that's, I mean, sleepy time tea has worked for me in the past, but this time was like, I would drink it and I'd sit and be like, okay, well I'm sitting here, maybe I'll, turn on Netflix and watch some Vampire Diaries, because I don't know how I didn't know that show existed when I was a teenager. And then 2 seasons would go by and it'd be 3 o'clock in the morning and I'd still be awake. You guys, it was bad. I could not sleep. I was just up with insomnia. Like I would be so tired that I couldn't fall asleep. And if you've ever experienced that kind of exhaustion, it's exhausting. But when I was able to fall asleep, I would wake up like an hour and a half later and then also not be able to go to sleep. So it was a very rough like 3 to 4 weeks-ish of just not sleeping. I felt like I was going crazy. So the next big hint for me was craving water. And I know like for people who drink water regularly, I guess everyone drinks water regularly. But like I have like a couple glasses a day or like a glass of water. Kind of depends on what I'm doing. I know I should probably drink more. I already am. Don't give me any of that. Like I would wake up in the morning and be like, oh yeah, like I'm feeling a cup of coffee, or later in the evening be like, oh yeah, like pre-baby, I'd like a quarantini. But I just started like waking up and being like, I need water right now. Like panic. I need some water. Throughout my pregnancy, that hasn't stopped. I always have a full thing of water. I just refilled this before I came downstairs to go in between my giant cup of coffee. But yeah, the water cravings was really weird at first. And then this last one, I had to like Google this to make sure that it was like a real pregnancy system. To make sure it was a real pregnancy symptom, because I have never experienced an increased production of saliva before. I mean, I woke up at like 4 o'clock in the morning or something and had to like spit because literally my mouth was full of saliva. It was disgusting. It is the weirdest thing. But I think that was like the biggest one. I was just like, okay, this has never happened to me. I don't think it happened to me when I found out I was pregnant with Ben, but I was just like, is this real thing? I went on like 6 different websites trying to figure out what was wrong with me, and they're like, oh yeah, saliva production increases like a total symptom of pregnancy. And I was like, what? Like in another video, I'll go through all of my pregnancy symptoms and like the whole first trimester recap and all of that, because you guys, this pregnancy's been hard. Like Ben's pregnancy wasn't too bad. I had like really like mild symptoms, like nothing too crazy. And this pregnancy is like a 180. Like I feel terrible. But I'll go over that in another video. So make sure you like and subscribe and chat with me down below. I know there's some new people here and I'd like to say hi. Thank you for joining my channel. I have no idea what I'm doing on here. It'll be mom content, lifestyle content, dance content, Izzy content. I at this point I don't know. But yeah, tell me in the comments below if you've had any weird pregnancy symptoms, or like how yours is going, like if you're pregnant now, yay, congrats. Yeah, so I'll see you in the next video.